in hindsight. It was a collaboration among 17 different cohorts, like the Framingham studies, a cohort, Women's Health Initiatives, a cohort, MESA, EPIC. These are all, and from all around the world. These are groups that have been recruited at one point in time, blood samples taken, fatty acid levels measured in that blood, and then the investigators just follow this group of people over time to see what happens, what kind of diseases they get, who dies, who doesn't. And so we had 17 of those pooled together and around 45,000 people altogether, where we had omega-3 levels at the beginning, and then roughly the total follow-up time when you're looking at risk for death, all-cause mortality. You obviously look in a given window of time. If you wait long enough, it's 100%. Everybody dies. So you can't wait forever. You got to wait. So we looked basically between age 65 and 75. Who died in that window of time? And we found that the people that had the highest omega-3 levels compared to the lowest were 15% or so less likely to die over that time. And it was when you look at quintiles of omega-3, it was very dose dependent. The higher the omega-3, the lower the risk. And that was for total mortality. We then looked at cardiovascular mortality, cancer mortality, and then everything else. Kitchen sink. If it's not cancer, not cardiovascular, it's group 3. And we saw the same thing in all groups. It wasn't as strong in cancer. It wasn't as stair-steppy like it was in cardiovascular. But the highest group in omega-3s did have a significantly lower risk of death from cancer. But interesting to me is the non-cardiovascular, non-cancer, all these other causes of death, from electrocution to suicide to car accidents to kidney failure, everything people die of. The higher the omega-3, just like cardiovascular, lower risk. So there's something very systemic, very protective across many health, many systems in the body. Many diseases, I think, are just held somewhat in check by having a higher omega-3. It's not just heart disease.